Hey everybody, it's Kirsten. So today I'm going to film a tutorial on how to do a light stage makeup look, which is basically good for performances like a studio series performance or maybe something outdoors or something where the audience is not very far from you, or maybe where there's not like really big lights that'll wash you out or something that maybe you need, like if your teachers tell you don't do like full stage makeup but dramatic street makeup or something like that. This is good for that. So it'll look natural like yourself, but with your it'll like really define your features, so you'll look nice and pretty but not too crazy and dramatic. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyes with this paint pot by MAC in the color Painterly. It's just basically as close to my skin tone as it gets. And if you'd like to prime your eyes just to keep your shadows long and lasting, I would recommend just getting one closest to your skin color. And I'm just applying a thin coat of this just so that it doesn't crease. Next thing I'm going to do is apply a shimmery pink shadow to the inner corner of my eye, and I'm just using that the middle color I just showed. It's from my Natural Eye palette by Too Faced, and I'm just using a small angled brush. This is just going to highlight my eye and make it look brighter and bigger. And I'm also applying this to the lower lash line on the inner corner of my eye. The next thing I'm going to do is apply the gold color in the middle called Honey Pot. I'm just going to put this on the second half of my eye and in my crease. Oh, and I forgot to mention that the shimmery color I put on my inner corner is called Silk Teddy, if you wanted to know. And I'm using a flat shader brush for this. And I'm just going to blend out the colors so that they mix together and don't make harsh lines. So the last color I'm going to apply is Cocoa Puff, which is the brown color in the corner. And you have to be careful with this one because it is very pigmented. So if you aren't careful, it can kind of go everywhere and make a mess. And I'm just using the angled brush again because that's just the easiest to use for the corner. I'm just going to put this in the outer V of my eye and in the crease and just keep blending it out. It's important to really define your crease and make it quite dark just so that your eyes really show up from stage. Next thing I'm going to do is put this white eyeliner from MAC. I think it's called the Eye Kohl in, what's it called? Oh, shoot. I'll put all of these products in the down bar, so I know I forgot, but you'll be able to see it down there. And I'm just going to put this on my brow bone and then blend it out so that it really makes a defined line between my brow bone, my eyebrow, and my eyeshadow so that it really defines my eyes. Then I'm just going to use this brown eyeliner, it's a Revlon ColorStay, and apply a thick line of this and slightly wing it out at the end. Oh, whoa, sorry, I'm probably bothering all of you. I know that is bad to pull on my eyes, but this one is kind of hard to work with, so that's the only way I can make a straight line. And if you could tell, yes, I was laughing at myself because I know I looked ridiculous. Usually for this I would use my Kat Von D liquid or pin eyeliner or whatever it is. I just get that at Sephora. It works a lot better, but unfortunately I ran out of it. Can you tell I'm a perfectionist about this? Oh, and I'm also going to just line my lower lash line just a little bit. I don't want to make it too crazy because I'm also going to add mascara. And here's mascara. It is Covergirl Lash Blast. Unfortunately, this one is getting a little dry, but usually it works really well. So I'm going to add a whole bunch of this, just a few coats until your lashes are really showing up. Make it look as close to false lashes as you could get because eyelashes, you think you can't see them from stage, but it just adds like another dimension to your eyes and almost lengthens I don't know how to describe it, but it makes them look a heck of a lot better. And then I'm just going to put this on my lower lash line too. Or my lower lashes. I don't put it on my lower lash line. I probably should have edited this more because I'm just putting on mascara for literally like 10 minutes. And this is edited a lot actually. I spent so long on mascara, it's not even funny. Okay, so here I'm just adding a lengthening mascara just to the tips of my lashes, so it makes them look even longer. It usually gives a really nice effect whenever you add a volumizing mascara first, like a few coats of that, and then just a lengthening one. This is my eyebrow pencil from MAC in the color Fling. I use this for performances because it's very important to define your eyebrows. Maybe not too much, but at least just make them show up so that because your eyebrows, they frame your face, so it's important that they show up from stage. And I'm sure my dots of mascara all over my face are bothering most of you, but don't worry, I will take care of those in a second. I'm just waiting for them to dry so that they flake off easily when I use a Q-tip. And I'm just going to use an angled eyebrow, not angled, what am I saying? It's an eyebrow brush, and I'm just going to comb out my eyebrows to blend it out a little bit. Okay, here's a Q-tip. Yeah, I'm just gonna lightly rub on those little spots and they'll come right off. And if they leave little dark splotches like that one, you could just put a little concealer over it and you're good to go. You won't even know it was there. There are the eyes, and that is it for that. Now I'm just gonna put on blush. This is MAC's Springsheen, and yes, this is a total fail, but you get the idea. It says Springsheen. There it is. And I'm going to use my MAC 129 brush to put this on. Usually, well, if I had one, I would use a less shimmery, darker blush because that would work a whole lot better for stage, but I don't have one, so this is the best I could do. I'll just add a lot of this because it's very important to use a lot of blush on stage. As long as you place it correctly. You don't want it all over your cheeks. You want to focus this mostly on the apples of your cheeks and then your cheekbones, and maybe a little bit under your cheekbones, just so that it kind of contours your face and gives it dimension. Because it's easy for me to look like I have a flat face on stage because I'm so pale. And now I'm just adding some lipstick. Well, this is a lip balm actually. It's by Burts, but it's so pigmented that it basically looks like a lipstick. But any dark lipstick would do, and that is the finished look. There are the eyes again if you haven't seen them for 10 minutes already. Bye-bye. Okay, so I hope you guys found that helpful and that you'll use it sometime in the future, maybe for Nutcracker or something like that. And also I wanted to say that we will be filming a tutorial on the full stage makeup, something that you could wear when you're on a stage with a really big audience, maybe a big theater with a lot of lighting that'll wash you out or something. And so stay tuned for that. Talk to you later. Bye.